Alright, I was for media DJ, which my from social media ambassador, and I did mention some back answers. So, I know. Now, I am seeing my boy meeting come on, auntie. I'm coming to go be an answer, so I don't want to share. Chama, Bediako. I mean, you say, who would you can name German over via Yanko? I say, and Nadia, member to a move and a new force. Many have I never Miss Match. A mabulu be assured, and I want to be a push. It is MPP and this one. Now, so I come here and say, Mabuno from the age of 18, because it's 26, Omuni and Anapa Media. What the politics at church? And then a Bama, Mabuna and community MP and this age. Omuna over side and best sorry, I put in Anapa Media.
What we said. And then all of a sudden, they had the two big wigs, MPP and DC. And you need to know India or Muflo, which will follow Ghana politics from like I said, many free Ghana politics from India there 2000. Okay. And the 92, yes, I was young, but I saw it. Okay. But from there 2000 airport and following year so here I tried NPP
2 times.
This is the second time.
Okay.
NDC and American from 92 even before 92 PNDC in the transition there.
Okay.
So Ghanaian saw we went through and then President before came 2000 over here the meeting here, but the Ghanaians were not satisfied. Okay. And NDC by after 8 years. Ghanaians were not satisfied again. And then okay. Oshe and the man Ghanaians go through and NDC. Now we are for the first time in Gap and an Addo. Okay.
What's the share for the first time?
Yes. A year gap. NPP and the ever for gap on the mind. A year NDC over 1 million votes. At that time, Ghanaians felt like
they were fed up.
Yes, as a man, a number of chance. Now, based on the history, I
yes, so the first time, bro, actually, a time and a park over pie. What I say, so you sit down with your gun and pussy aside that. On Famana Pussy and for the
comments are passing here. It's casual, the home here. You know, remember, within 86
was it the first 100 days with Visa?
Yes, you change, the fortunes of Ghana. Gave a lot of people hope. Say yes. I mean, this is the man that he attained a back from time. Okay. But so I'm not youth in a bit, including myself.
And also you.
Oh, I
mean, already, when it is on. And I do really. I know to have my MVP.
I remember how happy I was. Yes, I wouldn't deny it. I remember how happy I was. TUC Abontain, I remember with a friend of mine.
Remind?
No, TUC.
Okay.
So I want to be the way we were driving, up and down, carelessly going. We were so excited that, finally, I mean,
the Savior has come.
What he has said. Not knowing, he said, it is just a part of, that whole trick both parties use. When they are coming, they say nice things, they engage you only for them to come and then do otherwise. Okay. And I'm now, a lot of people are falling like NPP, NDC, I say, are falling off from them.
Because as a master NDC, I feel most MVP.
Exactly. Quite okay. Say, anymore. No, say, free situation. And I say, then what next?
Oh, okay.
That is where the Nana Kwame Bediako, Cheddars, and the notable ones. But I don't cry about Mr. Butterfly.
Okay.
Because he's also a chief of the old block.
So also know what to know.
Exactly, from the NPP no free.
Okay.
It's going to be the same old, playbook and
I see.
But then Nana Kwame, the other day I said, for a new our system.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not youth maybe feel say okay, why a new they probably we share similar all kind of so it be a probability it be on your bar will see something different.
Okay.
And you guarantee say he is the savior.
Okay.
But then say what from the NPP and the NUC, then you're like, let me try a different person on cancer that normal politicians.
Okay.
That's where Nana comes in, and that's why the youth are clamoring behind.
I see. And so no for Kromko years ago, baby, Nasa, MPP by Yasia. And I'm Minister Biba. And Manager the boat, she no more could in a car. Or more man fans a piece.
Yeah. So, America say a part of the, the whole trip book. What I see, think I said some few elements be and be
okay.
Now the masses want you. Okay, yeah, no, one also mean as I said, they say, now we be politician because I'm more Bema. I'm Munya Bema, what they hate you. Munya Bema, one more Kenyans as a mean. But Munya Bem Penum the Huskape. Let me be assistant.
Yes,
believe say, what the scout, because idea I'm a command the war. It's a true election here. They are both here, the 50 gun and then they are moving. No, to and as you be at Nake, so connect to about school, Papa, you and go to about the ground and the say, oh, Mamma, yes, so my you picking and thinking. And I can be a you say, you demigods be among us. These are people who come to us willing and you prefer one embassy, only wish and say, but my say.
Nana Kwame Bediako, I'm supposed to be in Ruligan. Who know me?
Well, Sebi, but don't make me use foul.
Okay.
We already said, yeah, no, Sebi, why me? I didn't know to be Mugana or more than when you were them, no, or more brass. And if he was, at least he's successful.
Sure.
What he has, they were telling you, Diamond. So, said, Nanado. ABD president, John Dramani Mahama BD president, I hear the late Atamos BD president, J. Kufu BD president, I hear JJ Rollins BD president. Why can't Jenna?
See, JJ Rollins from put the name in Yeshua and why Yapadi, yes, I will literally know who's and your costume.
He had passion, he was moved by passion. Okay. But at least he could be any car. They say, I be down here in the park. It could be a why you on a small scale. The records a cheddar, at least he's a successful man.
I see.
One of the millionaires that we have in this country at that young age.
Yes,
when they said cheddar a millionaire, that was way back 2000 and I think 2006 or 5.
2006 or 5.
Yes, I remember. Yes, I remember we met at Genesis nightclub then.
Okay.
Yes, and a friend of mine was like, you know, this guy, like, friend of Cheddar. That was the first time I saw him.
And crack the car, I know them.
That guy is fucking useless.
Seriously. I'm not for over in the Casa or can you Casa about can you amount for the new say, or so a bit meaty and poor. Apple Kumasi, a bra, all tragic in soup. I can't so bear Lumi and San River Cobra, River Pra. Rubatano, Yen oh book said yes, and he said Rubatano, a moon will be able to say well. Now, so before Kumasi, and I'm touching my, you did over touch my quack or fat, Sago could see good devour. She was so big to me like a cabo. I'm a public and I'm a good night. I know to say, was it?
We are saying, you see, we are saying, I will say nothing is impossible.
I see.
Yes, because I can tell you for a fact, Say area ya you. China here area.
O ka hu nipa mi no bi aka twem na emia ma ya message so mahu sa.
China here area. What you see? Saudi also obey uko friend is saying is it Dubai and it was desert. They've been able to do something. Netherlands, it was sea and they have a cover sea the portions in the land. What is impossible under the sun? This will be or my UK and I ate it today in your thinking.
I don't need myopic thinking.
Yes, and I may say what he's saying. Yeah, possible. Anything is possible. Just say you ask yourself, say, maybe at this point in time, is that what we really need?
Okay.
But then, at least, well, kind of, he didn't leave it at that.
Yes.
Or trade the entire thing, say, oh, yeah, and he stated it, and I think, say, I mean, he didn't do badly in trying to explain himself on, you know, coming up with this whole, yes, I think the explanation makes sense, you know. I mean, we are always being political, like, you know, we have always been in our thinking. In fact, we had to become the ground area if feasible. Nah, you can so and also making it look like a nonsense.
I see.
I mean, it's possible.
I feel like I always go to Assemble now, Patron, a brand new opinion because now I'm going to try the over. Maybe say, oh, I'm senior, and I say, Usiniano. Always who says yes in Unya Jumani. I can't for no crowd of home of Sanko for 7 hour Patron about an family.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily say, because some of us get the erection and other than before.
Okay.
And we have been very, very disappointed. Sebi, can another way, Nyakwaya man be the president. We will curse our stars, say, probably, Sagana and India was because I did Nyakwaya.
And this DB can assemble, who's spoken?
Yes, I'm a president. Now he's president, and we are seeing it. So I would tell the youth, say, yes, it's always good to have options, especially when these two big political parties actually say, you know, they do not care about, you know, a year of money. I mean, we share a year sika new month for Ghana Hanu. Now you catch your say you about 3% of royalties. What you think about it, you're like, are they paying for shipping? I'm waiting and I say, come on.
And I say you were good or hardier. I didn't come for food, say, so food. You are not ever more if I cast up our four. Ah, so baby, or fan on our papa, you man who would Trianica. And to say you were good, you know what Japadia, I didn't find for former movie to name to your castle, go to over here saying, name to our car. As much as I can also say, make sense.
As so now, can be another kind of discussion to comedy. We thought, say, all banner. I mean, knowing very well what was happening, and maybe your brother was son. But Obama, no one to be shared. You know, I mean, Ghana, and because Africa has seen, and our leaders actually say, you at the end of media, but instead, me find ways I make tomorrow. And they could check. I mean, the Chivia, Masaka Koyala, La Sula, I said, oh, Ghana, the man on the as I said, you leaders, parliamentarians. In the various presidents that we have had, I say, I'm just being blunt. As I said, we are doing a bit more too, because so called the likes of, is it Australia? I think Australians should go.
Yes.
I remember I remember I listened to one man who was talking about time a year. I think Australia, I'm going to discover gold.
Okay.
And normally analysis, you know, he gave them an advice that if they are not getting 50% of the revenue from the gold, then they shouldn't drill at all.
They should leave it there.
They should leave it. Because what's the essence? See, to say gold, the friend is saying, health implications, the damage I cause to your land, they are just 3%. When I'm talking about Ghana, I get so emotional, and sometimes I become, foul-mouthed. But I say me foul-mouthed because it doesn't make sense. Say an Addo, and I say painful parliamentarians who are just support those deals to go through. Sebi, so move gold will fear. I don't think they would bargain in that way. I don't know here. Why be in a rush? Yet your boy wants for him, and a time he can discover oil. A time no sounds oil near discover. What are we getting from it? Oil, as we speak, nobody will come. Yet we drill oil here.
Yes, the gold, echo oil will be buy. It's a cattle the same, so oil for good.
Now say by 2024, a year countries are more gold reserves. Ghana yet that's it 78 to 80 something.
That is a
you started two gold were having. Now you of a bit accounts. Now is why I buy Ghana only initial name was Gold
Coast. That means it's Camp One.
And yet the gold reserves I think about 8 tons or something. When you compare countries like the United States, like China, like Germany, one to gold, but go and check their reserves. The Tihanomon and paying for almost selling it out. They are selling us out. You know how you say when you scar, when you are we you pursue trim. When you scan about the car.
And then you have some integrated in your scanner.
What the car? You're paying for the Tihana, my name is a Tibon Kosu. So America for na yedi o mai bibia na omo krom enso mo Federal Reserve enyo omo dia no a omo tweska Federal Reserve ni tweska no omo dia bo o mai na busia ye die sika no gold na ye dia ba ye de koma foreign companies cheap no mama ye some penny bi wi a na sa so e ko IMF, an institution that do not have Africans, Ghanaians, I mean, like at heart. Near Namomo, near say Bediako, near Tiska, not Tim Bediako. I had a cat be a soap. I had a maybe a Bank of Ghana. I video money just can win. You know, and only the revolution that is happening in the French country. Only the Ghana, so other French countries now I see almost France. And in their books, there was an agreement that they made during a year independence. Some more good and near they said when the brain signed away. But idea BBN was out. BBN was a certain China and see the common UK for an answer, France for an answer, United States for. But Yenya invite you, then our leaders will give us a very bad deal.
No, I cannot.
The year is on Robenia Kakra, Nuenya, Nipa Bakum, Nubia, Obenia, and Humani be as baby a package as among So for me, I don't blame the youth. So area they will have hope that will not happen, but then they shouldn't raise their hope so much because in America, men are not guilty. And I'm saying this because me are very disappointed.
I see.
Yes, in an adult major politician here.
And I said this young campaign about Bawumia.
Yeah, I've never done campaign for them. But I remember that, during that era, I voted for the MPs even at the last hour. That time almost started a year, what do you call it? So,
lecture hall.
There be IT way now normally send information to the national. So I willingly, at the last time, I willingly, together with a friend, went to do that for I think or something.
Not to say you can data guys and IT guys sending data.
I did it willingly. I didn't ask for a penny because I felt that this man, and then the posture, and then them send a discussion to come here. Of course, I know say a discussion so, but yet I come here. Made Papa and I have hopes in him probably our you know him.
Japan.
Exactly. I mean,
and so on soon you back Kennedy.
Yes. So me for example, I am not so much enthused with cheddar.
I see.
Cheddar, yes. he's a new force, all right, but maybe say unconvincing enough. But one politician convinced me who I had so much hopes was Kennedy based on the practicality of Enyema Okika, any picture how feasible it was, and how important or crucial it was. I was hoping to say you. Unfortunately, it couldn't.
I'm for equally to say Kennedy, Emmanuel Cheddar. One cheddar and come home, not come major man. Was it in a party to Oma? Who's so about a Ghana at heart?
He has Ghana at heart. Or Ghana at heart.
If so, why not coming?
So I'm telling you why he won't come. I'm just trying to understand him from the angle. Okay, we live in a country. Cheddar knows that it's going to be a tough battle for him. Whether he likes it. It is going to be at the end of the day, the NPP and the NDC. The moment you veer off these two political parties, the chances of becoming president in Ghana are very, 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 very low. So if you are Canadian, knowing how Ghanaians have been polarized, okay, how Ghanaians are GNPP and NDC are too, you will certainly say, oh, Ghana, now we have a shot to change the fortunes of the country. You remain where you are, either in the NPP or the NDC. Ufri your chances of becoming president. That's how I see them. I believe that's the reason why he's still in there.
Is it because we don't educate the system, the nation, the individual, and now say who the purpose of voting for individual person rather than the party?
Like I said, the politicians have been able to divide and conquer us. They've broken us into tribal and then political and they do election now. Will be better lament here and I see but on the day of election, I don't know because Uncle Tua and before a year for Papa Tua, what will you am ready? That is it. So, because my uncle, the woman and I yeah, dear, so my uncle Tua mana and before you were 2 months yes, party way and it's in a what I say. So that is how it's become because of the polarization, you know, among ethnic and tribal.
Okay. So that means one more party comes, your tribe become powerful.
About breaking into you drew on my common sense in your juma, me kasi, your bro. Me say, I want you to have it's near real feet. A year, what I want, I'm to rabbit now. 50 Ghana or 2 about 2.
Yeah, that's so needing. I mean, said out for everything. As I'm now catching enough from Bediako.
Oh, he should try and be more convincing. Okay. And one a future show me the man. Onya Professor.
Also, or try
the way he speaks is English, and I'm being blunt with him. Maybe say the very first time I was a little bit convinced was when he was speaking in the local that that thing is turning a lot of people away from him. I hope so. Video we want picking a cue from it. I'll go for 70 slurring near the other massa. If he's a Pan-Africanist, then he should mind how he speaks, trying to speak like a foreigner. On Campo Fono said the Kwame Nkrumah, but that's how Kwame Nkrumah won a lot of Ghanaians. At that time, now you before those other people more dressed, go say their boy are too much just because they want to look like the white man. Kwame Nkrumah and Fabian Tum, what I say. Because at that time, no also coming with a different perspective, saying I'm not for the me share the way I come and come see kind of brothel. When they compare the other people now, no European, those other places now, it was different. It should sound Ghanaian, should sound more Pan-Africanist. Some of us will take him serious because already it is not so good for him. People are saying he's a porn artist and blah blah blah. It is for him to prove he should be more African and more Pan-Africanist. If indeed he wants to conquer a lot of hearts no nya brofo you know those unnecessary slang Ghana for kwan ye nyesika kakra de na Ghana ni na se am mate bi a me ni we school okọ UK 1 year kra mai bro Ghana be can brofo be slang I mean are we mad Ghana for
they say okọ
Ghana for kwan e den okọ kwa benti dan Ghana for kwan na de bia ye can brofo a your identity. Nigeria ni sika said they no couple for who say yeah that's a Nigerian man speaking. Then quiet the end the slave you have to do it should be more serious the way he communicates because communication is everything. It's mannerism, everything, so that people will take him serious. Say yes indeed he means business.
All right, me say now for a banner and a good Baba Bediako. Chama,